I found this to be an absolute miracle and has blossomed my playing beyond results that I ever expected I would ever get. My name is Scott Jones. I've been playing guitar in some form since I've been about 14, and I'm 64 now. But I've been sort of dabbling around playing singer-songwriter type stuff or soft rock acoustic things. One of the things that I did not like was taking personal lessons. I did early on in my younger years take some, but I found that most teachers, they didn't have any experience with methods of teaching, pedagogy, or degrees in teaching. And so their effectiveness, I found, was very, very poor. I've tried, like everybody does, they look at YouTube, which is pretty good, but it's also pretty random as to what you get. And then I found Claus, and I was so knocked out by his teaching methods that I then started to follow him fairly regularly and then purchased some of his courses. First of all, I think the courses are insanely inexpensive. I'll give you an example. One of the breakthrough courses for me from Claus was a course called Crush the Pentatonic Challenge, which taught me how to not only visualize all the patterns across the fretboard, but actually use them. And it was brilliant. And it was this breakthrough moment for me. And now I literally, at a mild level, can improvise across the entire fretboard in one key at this point. And that is a miracle. Now that course cost me $49. This $49 course called Crush the Pentatonic Challenge, where Claus said, aren't you tired of not being able to do this yet? Let's just nail this. And that was an aha moment, because he actually showed you how to connect all of the patterns in little tiny areas of the fretboard, so that it was virtually impossible to not learn it. And my wife comes into my studio room here all the time. She says, "Wow, that sounds great." No, I've never had my wife do that. I didn't have a clue how to improvise, and I thought that actually that was impossible, and only for people with some special magical talent. Claus really emphasizes that in his teaching. And when I tried some of his free tutorials and then some of his paid courses, it became incredibly obvious to me that it could be learned. The courses are brilliant. Again, I've never seen any other teacher on the internet or at YouTube who has the kind of rigor that Claus does in teaching you how to be successful quickly. So there's a lot of very sophisticated thought behind his teaching. So all of his courses that I bought have that aspect to them. So I recommend them unreservedly.